Howdy, for this video I'm going to go over just a quick showcase of my last little bit of the Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign that I'm currently running on Fantasy Grounds, but I was able to convince my group to switch to Foundry for the last little bit, so I'm pretty much mad dashing to the end trying to convert everything over to Foundry, but I've gotten a decent amount of work done so far today. So I have to migrate my pictures of the Trollskull Manor over to show that, but I at least will showcase my street of Trollskull Alley. So the character view of it is decent. I have all the street lights and everything going. I went ahead and for the daytime view, I went ahead and marked off at least all the areas that they have personally been to and had areas set up so that they could go and travel to the shops, especially just to make it a little bit easier than them trying to figure out which building's which. These are just the ones that I've currently done so far. Once I'm done making all of the buildings and making all the maps, then I'm going to actually go through each individual person and make a shop. I'm using an icon for like a coin to represent shops. House is of course, for the manor. The tiger's eye, which is kind of like for like information, because that was the person's the private detective. But the everything's already been pre-set up to do like the multi-level token teleport. So let's go over to a character's view to see the difference. So on her map it's nighttime, or so just switch back to daytime. So if she's running around and wants to go to the bent nail, let me minimize this so she has a little clearer view. So if she wants to go over to the bent nail, she just walks up through it. I made it completely visible for her to be able to read which one it is, so she just climbs into the box, clicks on the coin, heads to the map. She can go in, find the shopkeeper Tally, talk to him, get some any kind of woodworking products or anything to kind of help get the manor renovated. And once she's done, I just have the same little coin icon for her to go back out to the street. Same thing with the Steam and Steel. They pretty much always go through the back because they're actually very friendly with the the Genasi couple of Avi and Embrick. They've befriended them and actually get a little bit of a discount whenever they show up. And the Tiefling herself in particular has taken a liking to Embrick. But they can go in and get any kind of shopping done. I set everything up in the way I designed all the maps so that they can't pass through obvious objects that would be like barricades. So these are like weapon racks. I made them so that they can't pass through them and would just create, obvious obstacles. Same thing with like desks and trunks and dressers and things like that. Just to make obvious things that you would realistically not be able to go around and past. Which apparently that I didn't get the furnace a little far enough. But once they're done, I usually will either have like a marking they'll say to the street for them to be able to go to, and then click back out to go back out on street level. And I did this for just about all of my major shops. I still have about 2 or 3 more to go. And then once I finish the last couple shops, this was my favorite one so far, was the Sloblob shop, which I have the nice ethereal purple glow that it's described even in the book, and the little deep gnome that sells weird trinkets of all purple variety to the party members. And it's just a nice little ambient feeling. And then I'm actually going to add some sort of like kind of creepy kind of music to this one, because I think it'll create like a nice little effect. But yeah, same thing. I just have them going out to the street so that they can go out and have fun. I think I did the tiger's eye already as well, and for them to meet with Mr. Vincent Trench. This one I kind of had I set up for just like night mode, just to kind of show just a difference in the situation, having the lights on and off. I didn't do a good job when I was designing this map of putting the lights where they needed to go, or having dangling chandeliers, which was kind of my own fault. But I put them where I was going to originally put them. I put the lights where the chandeliers should have been. So, but that's about it for that. But once I finish doing all of the maps and designing everything, it should create like a really nice effect, especially once I'll be able to actually apply commoners and people running around on the streets a lot more and are a lot more efficiently on Foundry than I was able to on Fantasy Grounds. So, I sometimes will verbalize. You see lots of commoners running up and down the streets and stuff, but I could actually have commoners standing at this cart selling stuff and can really really sell certain things and also just get the sound of like street music, things like that nature. But that's pretty much it for this video. This was mainly just like a mini showcase and just kind of seeing some of the like little things you can do, especially once you kind of get everything lined up right and appropriately. And then also, I know one of my players was asking specifically about, especially with being able to talk languages, because sometimes they like to kind of communicate with one another in different languages. There's a module called, I believe it's called, yeah, Polyglot. Made by Kakaroto, and when you go to your chat window, it'll have a drop-down box right here where you can, whatever language you can currently speak in, it'll allow you to be able to say things. So it'll, if it'll say, hello in Infernal, and then if you say have a player character, which I don't know if I have anybody um, it said hello, and then it'll even like throw a little icon right here to show what language it was spoken in. But for the GM, they can see what it is because they have access to all the languages. But I don't have another character preloaded right now to be able to show kind of like how that. But there is an option to be able to talk in other languages because they love to do that. They'll have like somebody will talk in like Elven, and the other one's like, "What are you talking about?" Like, don't worry about it. But that's it. If you have any question on anything, just shoot me a comment in the message, or shoot me a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if there's anything video-wise that you want me to make in the future, just let me know. Unfortunately, I've been a little busy with work, so I haven't been able to make as many videos as I've been trying to do on pace. But with this week, of course, being Christmas and everything, I don't know how much I'm going to make video-wise. I'll do what I can. But in the meantime, y'all have a good day, and if you need anything, just let me know. Thanks.